Hello and welcome back to the Reapers. So, tactical replay for you. It is Metal Campaign Day 2. So, a quick rebrief of what the mission was. We've got all our guys here. We had 5 warbirds, I think, that we could afford, 4 of which made it into the air. 2 A-10s, 7 Hawks, and I think that was it. And we were to fly 100 miles to Convoy, which isn't on the map yet because it hasn't spawned. We were to protect that convoy for 25 miles of travel until it gets into a tunnel, and then we would get a bunch of monies from it, basically. The warbirds were planning to go and destroy, I think, that base there, but because this guy didn't make it into the air, they didn't have enough bombs, so in the end they went and protected some helicopters over here somewhere, which we're going to go and rescue a down pilot and get some more money. And it worked out really weird, but that's how it goes. So let's just scroll forward. Right, that's 10 minutes further on. So we've got our 6 or 7 Hawks here. We've got to the convoy. We're protecting the convoy. It's 30 times M113 APCs. The Hogs are coming in. Not sure why they got delayed, but they're coming in. Luckily, the Reds haven't jumped us. What I thought they would be doing is waiting on the border, which is about roughly here where the mouse is. And then as soon as the convoy appeared, I figured they would dive over and make an attack. Luckily they didn't. They were just kind of mincing. Most of them are still on the ground. Right, so let's go forward a little bit. Right, first bit of action. So we've got 2 Hogs and 7 Hawks all protecting the convoy over here. Various attitudes and stuff like that. Roughly organised. Very roughly. We've got 2 fighters coming in. We've got 2 strike planes. We've got Warren and Elkin coming in a pair of F5 of rockets to attack the convoy. There's a Sabre buzzing about, waiting for an opportunity for whatever, presumably to shoot down the helicopters, and Joker loitering dangerously. So let's go forward. So I'm not sure what happened to these F5s. I get the feeling they they lost their concentration a bit. So obviously these F5s were here to kill this convoy. They could have done it pretty easily. They could have just dived. They knew where the canyon was. They knew where the road was. They could have just dived into here, kept silent, turned their radars off, and flown down here until they hit the convoy and then shoot the convoy. That's all they had to do. But they got distracted by pretty things in the sky, and instead they went into dogfight mode. And Warren decided to chase this guy down. Problem is, by doing this, is they're not really gaining anything. They can't come and kill all 9 guys. It would be impossible. All they've done is alerted us that they're here. So they've unfortunately lost the mission due to this. So very silly of them. If it was me, I would have got down in that canyon 50 feet so I was undetectable. Just fly along the road till you hit the convoy and shoot it down. So it's a little bit silly there. Right, let's carry on. So Warren has no intention of looking for a convoy here. All he wants to do is fight people, so he's going to run into someone sooner or later. Just run into Chaos. Not sure why Chaos is going so slow, but speed that up. He's merged with Chaos, turning into each other. Scissors. Warren gets distracted by another pretty thing in the sky. It's trash this time. Loses sight of him. Rage has seen him now. Now he's got a Hawk on his ass and he's in trouble. 1 mile. Good patience from Rage here, not rushing to get a Fox out, waiting for the moment. Even though he's a lot slower. The Hawk's pretty slow obviously, but waiting for the right moment. Just seeing him off. .7 miles. Warren starts to turn in. That's the chance to take a shot. Takes lead, aim, and 1.5 miles. Missile away. Nice easy shot. Although it is going left to right, it's going slow and doesn't have much chance of avoiding that. Pow! Good shot. That's Warren's fault. That is bad flying by the Reds. Right. What's happened here with this guy, Elkan? Let's get rid of him. Let's go and have a look. So he's dropped his rockets. He's got no intention of doing the mission. He's dropped his rockets and he wants to fight as well. Very silly. Right, we've missed stuff because stuff is happening over here. Let's go and see what's happened over here. Ah, right. So the Sabre, I think he was waiting here for the helicopters to come out so he could intercept them. But I think he got a bit bored of waiting, so he's heading in. The red GCI can see all these planes. It's in their area. Atomic leads the birds out to go and find him. They miss him. Seaslaw sees him, and we have a merge. We do have a speed problem though, because nothing's going to catch that 500 knot Sabre up. So these guys are just doing what they can to stick behind him. This Sabre is probably looking for the helicopters, probably trying to destroy the helicopters, which is would be a major blow to the Blues. But they didn't reckon on the SAMs that we told them were there, the Stingers, so that shot him down. So that was good work by the Stingers. Elcan not really doing a lot as far as I'm aware, definitely not killing any convoy. Kind of merging with these guys. Helicopters are going off on their mission to rescue the downed pilot, and the other mission that they've got, the warbirds are protecting them, or supposed to be. Elkan's given up, flying home. No, he's not, he's heading back in. Joker's in with his nuclear bomb. Yep, Elkan's getting out of there now. We're still doing our protecting the convoy. The convoy is going nicely. It's gone about 10 miles so far, maybe more. Joker's in his dive bomb. Puts his nuke out. And kaboom, everything's dead. Now luckily that bomb exploded, the mountain shielded the convoys. All of the convoys survived the nuke. Every single plane in kind of a mile or so, or 3 miles, was destroyed, as you can see, which was a bit annoying. We decided not to lose any money for that because nukes aren't really allowed. It was a bit silly. But the convoy survived, and the convoy does in the end go and make it into the pass and get the mission done. So a bit interesting. Elkan, I think he's out of it for the rest of the day. Sabre comes back in for his second life. This was the only disappointing bit for the Blues. The Blues did all their job fine up until this point here, where they kind of just seemed to lose it a bit. This fighter should have been intercepted on the way. Someone should have spotted it. It's a big silver bird, and we should have had guns shooting all around it. I know it's going super fast, but do stuff to distract it. There are lots of opportunities. Tomek should be shooting it. King should be shooting it. Star should be shouting out where it is, but there doesn't seem to be any coordination. Everyone just ignores it, and Charlotte ends up paying the price, and rightly so. So they have lots of time as it weaves around and looks for a shot. Salom there has put his warbird down. He must have over-revved his engine. Very silly. All the warbirds still don't know what's going on. All still flying away, not trying to help. Very bad. Warbirds finally called in to help. That must have been about 3 minutes later. So it took 3 minutes for Stahl to tell these guys, or someone to tell these guys to come and help. By that time, I'm afraid it's too late. F-86 has got his guns in finally. He's going to come and kill it. Hits Stahl, kills Stahl. He has to put the helicopter down, so he can't do the helicopter mission. Not sure how the Sabre got so slow, but it's allowed the Messerschmitt to catch up somehow. Okay, now he's finally speeding up. No, don't go high. Never go high when you're being chased. Always ends badly. That in a climb, that Warbird's a lot better than that Sabre will ever be. And he's caught him up, and he's got him, taken down. Good kill. So, Blues, there was only one mistake, I think, in the entire match, which was no one talking to each other about that Sabre coming in, and therefore it did cost us the helicopter. So that was very frustrating. All this time, the Huey had gone out to do his mission, but no one had gone to protect him. To be honest, even if someone had gone to protect him, I doubt they could have protected it from Warren's second life. So he does go and shoot it down pretty easily. So the helicopters never really stood a chance. Warbirds fly back home now. Someone goes to rescue Salam. This is a cool little thing that happens. Warren attacks Atomic with the second life. Atomic's running away. Missile fails. Guns fail. Goes up for an extended high yo-yo. It's going to roll over. Doesn't bet on the SAMs. Pew. So lesson learned, if you're ever in trouble in the red area, which will happen a lot, run to here. Here is fully protected by Stingers and Vulcans and stuff, so that's a good place to be. Right, that's the mission. So we have one mistake by the Blues, as we said. Reds, good flying from the Sabre. He did pretty well. He was pretty unlucky to get shot down by the Stinger, although it was his own fault. Awful flying from the F5s, made no attempt to do the mission at all. They just tried to shoot down shiny things. They will be reprimanded. Joker, very naughty dropping a nuke, but it was quite funny. You've got to give him that. We'll take away the nukes, so we can't do that again. And that's it. We'll go and do the final accounting for the mission, and we'll see what day 3 holds. See you later.